Today we're taking a little hike, very little hike, at Kapochuck State Park in Gig Harbor, Washington. We're staying for a little bit on the beautiful Puget Sound. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we'll take a look around. There are a lot of cedar trees here, and a lot of really big, gnarly looking hardwood trees. This one's really big and gnarly looking and mossy. This one has a very lumpy stem. This one's neat too. It has a lot of character. Fun things probably live in there. The sword ferns have incredibly long fronds. That's Puget Sound. There's an island out there. It's low tide right now, so it's sitting on these really high cliffs. When the tide comes in, it probably goes quite a distance up those cliffs. I'm taking a Coursera class on happiness right now, and it's talking a lot about being less materialistic and spending less on material things, which aren't really going to have a sustained happiness effect. And if you're going to spend money or time, to spend it on experiences, and that one of the strategies for being happy and for enjoying the things that you do have and the experiences you do have is to savor them. And there's a lot about how maybe social media doesn't make us so happy because we do a lot of comparing ourselves to others in really unrealistic ways. And there's a question about what it is that you're putting out on social media, and is it uplifting to other people? Is it supportive? Is it causing them to have FOMO or to compare themselves in ways that don't feel so good to them? Or is it sharing this experience of savoring? And that's my goal here, is to be out here savoring nature and to share it with you and allow you that sensation of savoring. So I encourage you to take a few minutes just out of your day and just savor this nature I'm sharing with you. Over there in the distance, always just kind of lurking in the haze or the fog, are the Olympic Mountains. Super gorgeous. This is an odd thing for me to see in the forest. I would think it's an invasive species. I don't know if it is here or not, but it looks like English ivy. It's climbing up the trees and things. It's something we usually pull out of our yards in Oregon. It's pretty though. My sweetie was kind enough to point out this wonderful fungus growing on the end of this log. This is awesome. That is a great big trunk right there, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe stems coming out of it. It's a big dead tree with a ton of stems. This is some super bright moss. There are just some amazingly huge old hardwood trees in here. Everywhere we turn, there are these monsters. Tons of stems. There's this old cedar tree. You can see it's all cracked and things like that. It fell down the hillside, it's slanted, and then suddenly it turns back up and then gets full of foliage and points toward the sky. This one's really leaning too. It may seem sometimes like I get really excited by really little things out here, but to me, savoring means filling the small moments with magic. And why wouldn't you want to do that when you can? So many cool magical things to find in this little forest. Look at this! There's all these little fern fronds growing right out of the tree. That's neat. This tree has just really cool patterns in the bark, framed by the bright green moss. Oh, these little mosses. This is a hemlock tree. It's really nice and shaggy. It has beautiful light shining through. I don't know what's going on here with this tree, but it's really cool. It has some nice lens flare, so there's always that. Some little baby ferns sticking out from this tree. Oh, they're cute. This concludes my little jaunt through Kapochuck State Park in Gig Harbor, Washington, on the Puget Sound. It's absolutely beautiful here. I highly recommend visiting it sometime. Peace.